Shalom, shalom, shalom. King Kanaz Azarel Yasharala, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Shalom to the mighty kings that go out in the highways and byways to push this truth, risking your life and magnifying the ministry. Shalom. Shalom to all the mighty kings who may not be on the highways and byways as of yet, but they're working on it, getting built up in the spirit, praying, fasting, studying, being diligent, and abounding in the work of the Lord. Shalom. Shalom to all the Akwaf holding down the households, being submissive, being diligent, and moving in the spirit of our righteous foremothers. Shalom. Shalom to all the elders in this truth. Shalom to all the babes in this truth, the ones who are new to this truth, them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. Isaiah 28:9. Isaiah 28:10, for precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little, there a little. Most High willing, I'll be able to teach the so-called Black, Latino, Native American, Seminole Indian, who you are according to the Bible. Teach you your nationality, teach you your heritage, and most important, teach you the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord your God. Repent, Israel. Come back to the Most High God, because you're living in the last days. Shalom, shalom, shalom. You see the title. They laugh amongst themselves when you call yourselves names that they gave you. Do you realize that? Do you understand that? They laugh amongst themselves when you call yourself Black. They ask you what's your nationality. You say African American. They laugh at you. They laugh because those are the names they gave you. Those are the bywords that your oppressor gave you. They place those words upon you and they laugh. They laugh hysterically when you walk around calling yourself, I'm Black, I'm Native American, I'm Seminole Indian, I'm Puerto Rican, I'm Dominican. And you guys are proud of those bywords that they call you. All right. And they laugh. All right. They laugh at you when you identify yourself as the names that the oppressors put upon you. All right. You don't even know who you are. And they laugh when you call yourself Black. I'm Black. They laugh when you say, I'm African American. I'm Dominican. They laugh at you because you don't know who you are according to the Bible. Every nation on the planet Earth goes back to a biblical nationality. Okay. Every nation on the planet Earth. But you don't know who you are in the Bible because you're calling yourself Black. You're calling yourself Native American. You're calling yourself Dominican. You're calling yourself Simeon. You're calling yourself all these bywords and you don't even know who you are according to the Bible. Who are you? Some of you are older than your nationality. How can that be? All right. African American, that term came around 1984, 85, 86, somewhere around there. They called you African American. All right. They switch your name every 15, 20 years. You're African American. First, you were colored. All right. Well, first you were Negro. I don't know. Either you were colored or Negro first. Then you were Black, Asiatic, African American, Afro American. You are all these bywords and terms. You don't even know who you are. Who are you? Who are you according to the Bible? We're going to find out. Who are you according to the Bible? Because you're none of these terms. All right. You're either a Jew or an Israelite, one or the other. That's what God calls you. All right. Southern kingdom or northern kingdom. That's who you are. All right. All right. The southern kingdom comprises of the so-called Blacks. Okay. You got your Jamaicans under that umbrella. All right. You got Haitians under that umbrella. Okay. Trini is under that umbrella. That's Southern Kingdom, the Jews, all right? All right, the Jews are the tribe of Judah, the tribe of Benjamin, and the tribe of Levi. That's who the Jews are, okay? Now, the Jews are Israelites, okay? The Jews are Israelites, all right? Now, not all Israelites are Jews because you have Northern Kingdom, all right? And the leader of the Northern Kingdom tribes are Ephraim, the Puerto Ricans. All right. So you're not Puerto Rican. All right. That term means rich port, port of riches. You're not a rich port. You're not walking around calling yourself a rich port. All right. You are a Northern Kingdom Israelite. Okay. From the house of Israel. All right. You got the house of Judah. You got the house of Israel. Learn who you are, people. You have the house of Judah. You have the house of Israel. Okay. All right. Learn who you are biblically. Learn your biblical nationality. Learn who you are. Don't let them place these bywords upon you and then laugh when you use them. Then laugh at you when you call yourself these terms. All right? You let them name you something other than what God called you. All right? God called you an Israelite. All right? He only loves the Israelites. That's the only people he loved throughout the Bible. Okay? His chosen people. All right? He only loves the Israelites. He only loves the Jews. All right. You would have to prove to me and go into the Bible and show me where he loved anyone else outside of the children of Israel. Okay. You would have to go into the Bible and show me that. They laugh amongst themselves when you call yourself a name that they gave you. All right. Okay. It's crazy. But we're going to get into this thing, Israel. We're going to get into this thing. All right. Give me a second, Israel. All right, I'm going to share my screen. Some of you are watching this on the House of Kanaz. Some of you are watching this on King Kanaz Zarel Yasharala channel. And some of you are watching this on my new channel, The Nazarite King. So if you're unfamiliar with the channels that I mentioned, subscribe, like, check out my new channels. I'm expanding, okay? I have the House of Kanaz channel. Check that out. I have King Kanaz Zarel Yasharala. I'll be doing more teachings on that channel. Okay, more classroom teachings on that channel. Okay, then you have the Nazarite King. That's when I go out, I do my foot patrol, I get out on the highways and byways, I look to destroy false doctrine, I make them prove their doctrine. Okay, so I got a couple of channels up right now. I'll be doing different things on those channels. So check them out. All right. I'm not looking for 1 million views. I'm not looking for 1,000 subscribers. Okay. I'm looking for those who the Most High has called. All right. Many are called, but few are chosen. All right. So if you stumble across my channels, there's a reason. All right. Narrow is the gate. Okay. Not wide. Narrow is the gate. So only few people will come across this channel, and only a few people will get the truth of the Bible. All right. So I'm going to share my screen. Some of you will see it. Some of you will not, depending on which channel you're watching. Okay. All right. So I'm going to share my screen. Give me just a second, Israel. Give me just a second. Share my screen so we can get into this thing. A moment, Israel. Bear with me. All right. Because some of you really don't know who you are. If you're still calling yourself Black, African American, Native American, Dominican, Seminole Indian, any of these bywords in 2024, you're still asleep. Okay. All right. If you're calling yourselves any of those bywords in 2024, there's movement going on. Wake up. There's a movement going on. All right. And this movement is unstoppable. All right. This is of the Lord. All right. Israel is popping up everywhere. Okay. The Israelites are out. All right. We're everywhere. And that's of the Most High. All right. He's waking up his people. All right. And everyone won't get this. All right. Everyone won't get this. He's doing a thing in the earth right now. All right. Okay. Russia has already submitted to Isaiah 60 and 12. Okay. The nation that will not serve him will perish. All right. They've submitted to the Black Messiah. They will only serve Black Jesus. That's what they're saying. They will only serve the Black Messiah, Yahushua in the Hebrew. All right. America's not going to submit. America's not going to serve the Black Messiah. They love White T Jesus. They love that other guy with blonde hair and blue eyes. They love him. All right. But this is the truth of the Bible. You're going to get the truth of the Bible. All right. So let's get into this thing, Israel. All right. Let's get into this thing. Okay. I just pulled up the word by word. Okay. It occurs 6 times in 6 verses in the KJV. All right. That word by word. All right. So we're going to go to Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 37. Salakia, Israel. Okay. I called Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse number 37. Okay. All right. Bear with me, Israel. Bear with me. Okay. All right. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword amongst all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee. Do you see that? You see that, Israel? Deuteronomy 28 and 37. All right. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee. You see that, Israel? All right. And that's true. That's the truth. You don't know who you are. You become an astonishment. Look at that. Look at them. They're the children of Israel. That guy with his pants sagging, he's the chosen. They're astonished by that. Okay. They're astonished. A proverb and a byword. They don't even call us the children of Israel anymore. All right. They don't even call us God's chosen people anymore. They don't even know who God's chosen people are. They'll say God loves everybody, and that's blasphemy. That's a filthy lie. That's what blasphemy is, a filthy lie. That's blasphemy. Okay? That's blasphemy. All right. When you say God loves everybody, that's a lie. He only loves the children of Israel. All right. You would need to prove that to me. You would need to go into the Bible and show me where he loves anyone outside of Israel. I can go into the Bible and prove to you that he loves only Israel. He says it many times. It's repetitive. And you still don't get it. You still don't get it. That's the good news. He only loves us. Why can't we have anything to ourselves? Why do other people got to put their hand in our pot? Why can't we have our own God that loves only us? Nobody else. Why can't we have that? All right. And then when you tell them that, they don't believe it. They want to share everything. You can't share our God. He's only for us. All right. He's only for us, the children of Israel. All right. Give me the book of 1 Kings chapter 9 and verse 7. All right. 1 Kings chapter 9 and verse number 7. First Kings chapter 9 and verse 7. Salakia, Israel. Salakia. Okay. Thank you, my beloved. Okay. All right. First Kings chapter 9 and verse 7. Then will I cut off Israel out of the land which I have given them, And this house which I have hallowed for my name will I cast out of my sight. And Israel shall be a proverb and a byword amongst all people. Do you see that, Israel? Do you see that? You don't hear me, though. You don't know who you are. You're a byword. You think you're black. You think you're Puerto Rican, huh? You think you're Dominican. You really think you're these things. That's not what God called you. You think you're Haitian, don't you? Wake up. You're a Jew. You're an Israelite. All right. 1 Kings chapter 9 and verse 7. Then will I cut off Israel out of the land which I have given them. And this house which I have hallowed for my name will I cast out of my sight, and Israel shall be a proverb and a byword amongst all people. Do you realize that the black so-called, I say so-called because that's not who they are, all right? So-called blacks, they don't even know they're Israel, all right? They don't even know that they're Israel. They don't know they're Israelites because our name has been cast out of the earth and our identity stolen. Yeah, look, this is the biggest case of identity theft in the world, all right? The biggest case of identity theft is those people over there in our land calling themselves us when they're not us. And the Bible says that. All right. They're over in that land claiming to be us, but they're not us. That's identity theft. They stole our land and tried to steal our God. All right. You notice I said try to steal. You can't steal our God. He's revealing to his children who we are. All right. I mean, it's plain upon tables. All right. He used Putin, all right, to reveal the Messiah. All right. You know what? That's warfare. That's spiritual warfare. Do you know he knows what he did when he revealed the Black Messiah? All right. He doesn't have to really bomb America because he knows that the Israelites will wake up and take care of this country from the inside out. Do you see that? We're going to wake up and realize who we are, that we have been raped, robbed, and murdered, our culture stolen, our history stolen by these culture vultures. All right. And a lot of us are going to wake up and we're not going to have it. All right. Because I'm one of them. I'm not having it no more. All right. We're going to wake up and we're going to start destroying false doctrine throughout this land. All right. Any lies, false doctrines, we're going to destroy it. All right. The truth of the Bible is coming out and we're going to destroy all false doctrine. I know that's part of my job. I must destroy all lies, all false doctrine pertaining to my Lord. I have to destroy it. If you can't prove your doctrine and I come across you, you're going to pack it up. All right. You're going to pack up your fake doctrine and you're going to go up the block with it. All right. You're not going to lie to my people. You're not going to spread lies anymore. No more lying to my people in this place of captivity. Wake up. This is your place of captivity. All right. Wake up. Give me 2 Chronicles chapter 7 and verse number 20. 2 Chronicles chapter 7. Bear with me, Israel. 2 Chronicles chapter 7 and verse number 20. 2 Chronicles chapter 7 and verse 20. Then will I pluck them up by the root out of my land, which I have given them, and this house, which I have sanctified for my name, will I cast out of my sight and will make it to be a proverb and a byword amongst all nations. Do you see that, Israel? That's precept upon precept. Do you see that? That's precept upon precept. All right, 2 or 3 witnesses. I pulled Deuteronomy chapter 28 in verse 37, said the same thing. I pulled 1 Kings chapter 9 in verse number 7, says the same thing. Now I just pulled 2 Chronicles chapter 7 and verse 20, says the same thing. You will become a byword amongst all nations. All right. Give me the book of Job chapter 17 and verse 6. I call it the book of Job chapter 17 and verse number 6. We're going to see it again. This is precept upon precept, 2 or 3 witnesses. All right. The book of Job chapter 17 and verse 6. He have made me also a byword of the people, and aforetime I was a tabret. Do you see that, Israel? Do you see that? He hath, Salakia, Job chapter 17 and verse 6. He hath made me also a byword. Okay. All right. Give me the book of Job. Let's stay in Job. Give me the book of Job chapter 30 and verse number 9. All right. Job chapter 30 and verse number 9. And now I am their song. Yea, I am their byword. Okay. There's context that goes with that. You can go into Job chapter 30 and read it on down. Salakia, Israel. But it talks about how we are a byword to the other nations. Now we're their song. Now we're their byword. All right. We're their N-word. All right. For the sake of this platform, I'm not going to say the word, but you know what I'm talking about. They call us that. And it's a funny thing because that's our word. We've been calling ourselves that back. We've been calling ourselves that back for over 2,000 years. All right. Acts 13 and 1. Just go in there and take a look at Acts 13 and 1. Don't let them tell you that that word is Niger. All right. Don't let them tell you that, because you know what that word is. All right. Acts 13 and 1. Check that out. All right. So they've been trying to take, now they don't even want us to say our word. That's our word. All right. We can say it amongst ourselves all day. They can't say it. They get in trouble when they say it. Things happen to them when they say it. All right. They can't say our word. That word belongs to the Israelites, and we use it amongst ourselves freely. All right. Yes, the N word. We've been saying it back since the time of Acts. All right. Acts 13 and 1. All right. Take a look at it. Give me the book of Psalms, chapter 44 and verse 14. All right. The book of Psalms, chapter 44 and verse 14. Thou makest us a byword amongst the heathen, a shaking of the head amongst the people. Do you see that, Israel? So we're nothing but bywords now. Black, African American, Native American, Seminole Indian, Dominican. Come on. Wake up, people. Wake up, my people. All right. Wake up. Stop calling yourself these names that they've given you. They laugh amongst themselves when you call yourself black. All right. They laugh. All right. The other nations laugh at you. Stop calling yourself these names that they gave you. Stop it. Stop calling yourself a byword. Don't call me black anymore. You can't call me black anymore. You call me black, it's disrespect to me. It's total disrespect to me. All right. I'm not black. I'm an Israelite, preferably a Jew. All right. All right. I'm a Jew. Okay. I'm a Jew. I'm a Jew and an Israelite. All right. That's the Southern Kingdom. All right. The Jews are Israelites. All right. Now, not all Israelites are Jews. Okay. But the Jews are Israelites. Okay. For example, Northern Kingdom, they're Israelites, but they're not Jews. Okay. They're the Israelites. All right. I love Northern Kingdom. I live amongst Northern Kingdom. I love them. They're my brothers. All right. I go out in the highways and byways and I teach them too. Northern Kingdom is finally waking up. Okay. Northern Kingdom is waking up. All right. A lot of Southern Kingdom has woken up. Now, Northern Kingdom is waking up. All right. So I just called Psalm chapter 44 and verse 14. Thou makest us a byword amongst the heathen and a shaking of the head amongst the people. All right. They laugh amongst themselves. They got you. They got you. They laugh. They ask you your nationality. You fill out that application, you check Black, Hispanic, Black, not Hispanic. Like, what is that? That confuses me. You're Black, but not Hispanic. Like, what is that? You see how they divide? You see how they confuse you? Hit that other box. There's a line that says other, put Israelite in that box. Put Jew in that box. Because you're none of those things. You're none of those bywords. When you fill out an application, when you fill out a job application, don't let them call you Black no more. Take back your heritage. Don't let them call you Native American, Seminole, Indian, Puerto Rican. Don't let them do that to you. You're an Israelite. All right. And if you don't believe it, do your research. That's all you have to do is go into the Bible, do your research. History, archaeology, and prophecy says we are the children of Israel, says we are the real Jews, says we are the Israelites. Okay. That's a lot of proof. All right. History, even if you don't want to use the Bible, history will tell you who you are. All right. It goes right along with the Bible. History goes along with the Bible. All right. History, prophecy. A lot of you don't understand prophecy. And a lot of these organized religions don't understand prophecy. They don't understand it. It's prophesied that the children of Israel would go into captivity. All right. That's prophecy. It's prophesied that the children of Israel would go into captivity. And that's what happened to the children of Israel for disobeying God's laws. All right. Archaeology. All right. Before Christopher Columbus discovered this place, all right, we were already here. All right. Archaeology. There were artifacts already here pertaining to the Jews, pertaining to the Israelites. So Columbus discovered nothing. All right. Columbus discovered nothing. Okay. But you celebrate that day. They need to take that day out the calendar. They're adding more days now. Every other day is a holiday, some type of wicked day. They name and everything now. You don't see that? Wake up, Israel. Wake up. Come back to the Most High God, because you're living in the last days. All right. Okay. I'm going to pull a few more, then I'm going to wrap it up. All right. Give me the book of Psalms. Let's stay in the book of Psalms. I want the book of Psalms, chapter 80. All right. Bear with me, Israel. All right. You know, I get a little passionate when it comes to this. When it comes to this, you know, I get passionate. Those who know me, those who watch my channels, they know I get passionate when it comes to this doctrine. Playtime is over. All right. Psalms. I call the book of Psalms, chapter 80. On chapter 80. And let's go to verse 6. All right. Playtime is over, Israel. Wake up or be destroyed. All right. Choose life or death. Plain and simple. Choose life or choose death. And I hope and pray, my prayer for Israel is that they all choose life. Choose life. Come back to the Most High God. All right. Okay. Psalms chapter 80 and verse 6. Okay. Thou makest us a strife unto our neighbors, and our enemies laugh amongst themselves. Do you see that, Israel? I can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. It's written here in the Bible. It's right here in the Bible. All right. Psalms chapter 80 and verse 6. Thou makest us strife. Salakia. Thou makest us a strife unto our neighbors, and our enemies laugh amongst themselves. Didn't I just say that? They laugh amongst themselves when you call yourself the names that they gave you. They named you that. They called you black. They called you a color out of a crayon box. I'm not black. I'm a darker shade of brown. I'm a dark chocolate brown. You know what I mean? But I'm not black. My shirt, my wife beater is black. Okay. All right. My meat tree is black. All right. I am not black. There's no one on the planet Earth that's white either. They're pink. All right. Okay. So it's not even about color when you deal with our doctrine. It's not about color. It's about lineage. It's about a bloodline lineage. It's about the fact that you are directly blood related to Christ. Plain and simple. Your blood, the blood that runs through you is directly from Christ. Everyone doesn't have that. Okay? Everyone doesn't have a direct blood lineage, a direct bloodline to Christ. Everyone doesn't have that. Babakasha, babakasha, babakasha. Please don't mistake my passion for anger. Let's get back into this thing. Give me the book of Isaiah 44 and verse number 5. Okay, I want the book of Isaiah, chapter 44 and verse number 5. Isaiah chapter 44 and verse 5. One shall say, I'm the Lord's, and another shall call himself by the name of Jacob, and another shall subscribe with his hand unto the Lord and surname himself by the name of Israel. Do you see that, Israel? Wake up. All right. Those who follow Christ, all right, will say, I am the Lord's. I belong to the Lord. All right. Another shall call himself by the name of Jacob. We say that all the time. All right. Look at Jake. Look at Jacob. Jake and Eve. We'll call him that all the time. All right. Look at Jake. All right. And another shall subscribe with his hand unto the Lord and the surname himself by the name of Israel. Okay. A lot of Israelites call themselves Yasharallah. Their last name is Yasharallah. My last name is Yasharallah. All right. Kanaz Azarel Yasharallah. All right. Okay. All right, Israel. So there's a lot going on in this world today. There's a lot that you have to wake up and ask the Most High to place that spirit upon you so you can see, so you can hear. Okay. Give me the book of Colossians, chapter 2. All right. I want the book of Colossians, chapter 2. All right, Israel. All right. Colossians chapter 2, I want verse 8. All right. Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit. All right. After the tradition of men. You see that? After the rudiments of the world and not after Christ. You see that, Israel? You don't hear me though. I'm going to read that again. All right. The Bible says, all right, in Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit. That's Christianity. That's the Jehovah Witness doctrine. Forgive me, Israel. Salakia. That's the Jehovah Witness doctrine. That's any other doctrine outside of Israel. All right. I'm going to read that again. Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the Salakia, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Christ. All right. Spoiling you through Christmas. All right. Spoiling you through Thanksgiving. Spoiling you through these wicked holidays that aren't supposed to be celebrated by the children of Israel. Okay. I'm going to read that one more time, then we're going to move on. That's Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the traditions of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Christ. Do you see that, Israel? Your time is over. All right. Wake up. Okay. Wake up. Put your brick in. Do something for the Lord. What are you doing for the Lord? What are you doing for your Lord? You do a lot of this, but what are you doing for your Lord? For your Lord. All right. What are you doing for your Lord? Okay. Give me Baruch. We're going to go into the Apocrypha. How about that? We're going to go into the Apocrypha. Bear with me, Israel. We're going to go into the Apocrypha. Give me one moment, Israel. Give me one moment. Bear with me, Israel. Okay. All right. Yeah, I call the book of Baruch, chapter 3. Bear with me, Israel. A little technical difficulties here. Bear with me. Bear with me, Israel. There's a lot going on out here in the world. All right. There is a lot going on out here. Okay. I'm having a little technical difficulties, but Baruch chapter 3 and verse 8, I need you to study that. I need you to read that. In the meantime, one moment, Israel. Bear with me. Bear with me, Israel. Looks like I'm having a little technical difficulty here, so I'm going to pull one more and then I'm going to wrap it up. Okay? I'm going to pull one more, then I'm going to wrap it up. All right. Let's go into the book of Matthew, chapter 17. Matthew chapter 17 and verse number 24. I want 24 through 26. All right. Matthew chapter 24, 26. Okay. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 26. Matthew chapter, Salakia Israel. Matthew chapter 17 and verse 24 is what I want. All right. Matthew chapter 17 and verse 24. Okay. Matthew chapter 17 and verse 24. And when they were come to Capernaum, they that received tribute money came to Peter and said, does not your master pay tribute? And he said, yes. And when he was come into the house, Jesus prevented him, saying, what thinkest thou, Simon? Of whom do the kings of the earth take custom or tribute of their own children, or of strangers? And Peter saith unto him, of strangers. Jesus saith unto him, then are the children free. Do you see that, Israel? You see that? The question of paying tribute, all right? You're not free. You're a slave, all right? Basically, if you pay taxes, you're a slave, all right? According to the Bible, okay? They don't tax their own people, all right? They tax the strangers. You're a stranger to this land, all right? Why do you think some of them higher ups believe they don't have to pay taxes? Because they believe this is their land that they stole. but they believe this is their land and they don't have to pay taxes. All right. But we, the children of Israel, have to pay taxes. You see that? You see that? And I'm going to wrap it up. All right. Quick class. I just wanted to get in here and teach you because they laugh amongst themselves. Salakia, Israel. Bear with me. Allergy season. It's that time of year and it's warm. All right. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Ba'Shem HaMashiach Yahweh Shai. Yes, I am a king. But I am not the King of Kings. Yes, I am a Lord. But I am not the Lord of Lords. Yes, I am a God. But I am not the Most High God. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Ba'Shem HaMashiach Yahweh Shai. Kwam Yasharala. Kwam Yasharala. Mawaf Lababal.